week ago, President Trump, former President Trump, was shot by an assassin in Butler, Pennsylvania, doing a speech. It missed him barely by a couple inches, less than that even, and it hit him in the ear, one of the bullets. I think the guy got off about 8 rounds, maybe 8 rounds before a counter sniper team from the U.S. Secret Service shot and killed him. The guy is named Thomas Matthew Crooks. He looks like a fish.
He does look like a fish.
No. Yeah, it's not good. It was a crazy situation. Nick, where were you when you found out about the president being shot?
Miami.
Okay. I was literally just in my bed, chilling. My mom had some friends over, and she said, Chris, did you hear that the president... No, she said President Trump's been shot. And it was so quickly that she had found out about it that there was no news articles out about it yet. So I went on Google and I went to the news section, and so I literally typed in President Trump shot, and the only things that were coming up were stuff from like months ago with him...
from January of Mar-a-Lago.
Or him holding up a gun, whatever.
Because my group chat texted me. It was like before everything.
Right. So I automatically said, "Oh, it's fake." And then I went on to YouTube, and this was before I assumed that this video was going to get scrubbed from the internet. It wasn't. It got blown up. But so I went on to the live stream, and I literally went back maybe 6 clicks. And you can just see him getting shot. It was crazy how recent it was. My mom told me literally 3 minutes after it happened.
Yeah. If you're watching,
I found out about it really quickly, and I texted Jeff, a friend of ours from high school, and he literally told me that I texted him, he said, I was watching the stream when it happened. You don't have to tell me, I was watching it live. So now, let's hop in, let's check out the video, and we'll give our reactions to it afterwards.
So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country.
It's literally such a normal rally, couldn't be more.
Yeah. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Really quickly, a few conspiracy theorists online are saying that this woman is FBI. She's like a mole inside of the thing. And if you watch her after the shooting happens, which will happen in a few seconds, she doesn't act scared or surprised at all. She acts like completely normal, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it is weird.
Everyone noticed him on the roof, and no one's really... Or they said something, and then that was pretty much it.
Yeah, but anyway, watch this woman. It was kind of weird.
I would not be surprised.
And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
She starts videotaping immediately. I think that's pretty odd.
Who's the person that died? Was it someone in the stands or someone in front?
Someone over here off camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Imagine the bullet's traveling this way. It shot someone in the head.
I thought that was someone in front of him or someone behind him.
No, the gunman's over here. This way.
Ready? Move! Up! Move! Go! Up! All guys here! All guys here! Ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
The news anchors were sleeping watching the rally, and someone had to come over and wake them.
Yeah.
To get on the mic.
There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion. Immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd.
Okay.
She's like, I don't know.
I was worried if I wasn't recording.
Has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices.
You know what Trump's first words were when he stood up?
Fuck.
He said, "Where's my shoe?" Where's my shoe? Who took my fucking shoe? Oh, God.
Saying, are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? We are looking at President
Trump. Get me my shoe.
This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation.
Three photographers.
Oh, yeah. While we're talking about this, let's just put up the iconic shot. I don't know which one of these three it was. I think it was maybe this one, but the guy who took the photo that everybody saw is a Pulitzer Prize winning photographer.
Oh, really?
And like people are already saying like this image is going to go down as like one of the most, you know.
Yeah, people are saying it's going to be like in textbooks in like 20 years and shit.
Exactly. Like this is like the type of image that goes down in like American history as being one of the most iconic images ever.
McGraw-Hill is probably nutting right now.
The who?
McGraw-Hill.
Who's that?
It's all the history textbooks.
Oh. Yeah, this will, I mean, how often do they put new history into history textbooks? Do you know?
I don't know the exact amount of time, but I know 9/11 was in it like 10 years ago.
So it's about every 10 years, you would say, they put new stuff in?
Probably 5-10 years, probably.
When I was in American history, AP, U.S. history, APUSH.
APUSH.
It was 2012, I want to say. And it had to be, like 2014. And they had already put in, what's it called? They had already put in Obama's first term.
Oh, they have?
So that's like 6-year difference, right?
When I was in it, they didn't put that in, but I know they put 9/11 like when we were graduating.
So I would say about every 6 to 8 years, they put in new history.
That's probably accurate.
Which, I mean, so this will be in textbooks in 2030, I guess, right?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, let me give you the floor, man. Take me through, like, your thoughts and feelings on the whole situation.
I don't know if I have many thoughts and feelings.
Then why do I even have you here?
I was not very surprised. It was like, I was I'm shocked no one tried to kill him like 3 years ago. He caused so much.
Oh no, they did.
He caused so much like civil war and like controversy.
But hold up, they did try to kill him years ago.
I did not hear about that.
You don't remember the guy who rushed the stage?
No, I just remember I was shocked. I was like, oh. Well, actually, my first thought was it came through a group chat and I couldn't find one news article except for January that there was a shooting in Mar-a-Lago. And I was like, oh, this is fake. I was like, whatever he texted me was bullshit. And it probably wasn't until like half an hour.
We're not going to be able to find it. Guy runs at Trump on stage. Yeah, this one. You don't remember this situation?
Here are 3 reasons why you should use Codecademy to learn how to code. Now, before I get to number 1, you need to know that right now...
So folks, here's what happens. I will call up Gary.
Watch right here.
Because I have to do it myself.
You don't remember this?
No.
Yeah. And then there was another one, too, where some British guy, actually, this one here, some British guy came... And he took the gun
By the way,
out,
folks, while we're at
I think it either got, like, he couldn't deholster it, like he was that retarded, or he pointed it and it didn't go off, like it was like a misfire.
Great.
But look, Trump doesn't even know what's happening, but a couple people in the audience are like beating him up already. And then this two Secret Service guys come out.
They're not very smart, Reno. Have you seen Reno 911?
So anyway, yeah, like, I guess the people started to beat the shit out of him, but he literally took the gun out. This was in 2016.
Was it November 5th of 2016?
So yeah, bro, fucking insane. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. I thought it was fake at first, actually, because when I got a text in the group chat, I looked it up, and it was only about Mar-a-Lago in, like, January.
Right.
So I was like, oh, and it's bullshit.
How do you think this is going to impact the election, if at all?
Well, I mean, obviously he's like winning now.
Yeah. So you think it gave him a bump in the polls? Like, how much of a bump you think?
Big, like probably doubled it.
Really? You think that big?
Statistically, he was like a 60-40 favorite going into debate. After debate, he was like a 70-30, maybe 80.
Oh, you're talking about the betting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a
the betting was crazy.
80-20 favorite or something in that range. And then after this, he was like a 95-5 favorite or something crazy like that.
Now, keep in mind, betting doesn't mean really anything in terms of the actual vote, but it is an important metric in terms of where people are putting their money.
If it wouldn't mean a lot, then people would put their money on the other side because they'd be getting insane value. So it kind of means like a decent amount.
No, it means, I'm just saying, it doesn't mean any votes, any actionable material. It is what it is. It's betting.
It's theoretical. I mean,
right.
It's the same thing as like the analysts and Fox. Like they're all theoretical.
Right.
Like none of them until the voting actually happens. Everything is theoretical.
I didn't know this, but apparently Trump was saying in his RNC speech, which I don't know if you watched or not, that apparently the ears are the most vascular parts of the body. Like they're the bloodiest parts of the body, essentially. Well, if you get shot in the ear, that's why there was just so much fucking blood on him.
Have you ever gotten injured in your ear?
I've not. Have you?
It hurts.
What'd you get injured by?
I just got hit by a BB gun, like right in the ear.
You got hit by a BB gun in the ear?
Right here.
The same place he got hit, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, the ears, the hands, and the bottom of the feet hurt the most.
Really?
Doesn't matter the injury, bro. It hurts 10 times more than anything.
The gonads, though. The gonads.
Oh yeah, but
that's really rough.
But I'm saying like as far as like in terms of like chest, arms, legs, like no hands, bottom of the feet, ear hurts way more than anything else.
Hands makes a lot of sense because there's so much connective tissue.
Well, because there's a lot of nerves.
And a lot of nerves, exactly.
You touch everything. Like think about everything you touch. Like if you had a cut on your hand, bro, even touching the mouse would hurt.
Yeah, I've never been hurt on the bottom of my feet, thankfully, but that doesn't sound fun. Let's really quickly take a look at the national polling and see how things are looking. So if we go to the 5-way RCP average, Trump is up about 3.7 points, which is a healthy lead. The last poll that came out is from Emerson that has him up 6, which if Trump won by 6 points, that would be a landslide. But remember, this is just recording the popular vote or guessing what the popular vote is going to be. We are based on the Electoral College system, so you really need to look at the map when you do things like this. And this is what the no toss-up map looks like. So this is if the election was
big favor.
If the election was held today, this is our best guess of where each state will go, and you can see it's not even close. You need to get to 270 to win.
No.
It's not even close.
I actually thought it'd be more lopsided. This is like 60-40 basically.
Here's my question.
Pretty close to 60-40 actually. I'm surprised.
Here's my question. Do you think the country can handle another Trump presidency? Like, as far as there's a lot of people in this country that hate the man with a passion. Like, do you think we could handle that?
Yeah, probably. If we handled it like a few years ago, we probably handle it now.
Yeah, but a few years ago, they were so relieved that he lost in 2020. And now it's going to be like, bringing it back.
Before that, people were so mad that he won.
Because they never thought it could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you survive that, probably survive this.
There's going to be a lot of riots, though, if he wins. A lot. Specifically on the coasts. Like California, Oregon, Washington, New York. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of riots.
Yeah, and some, especially Portland, Seattle, it's like not even a good area already.
I mean, that's where there was riots last time, so there's just going to be more this time, is what the way I look at it.
Portland, Seattle, a lot of California. I'm sorry, bad.
Correct.
A lot of New York, Connecticut. I actually don't think Boston's going to be that bad.
Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, that reminds me. Fucking Amber Rose was at the RNC, which is pretty funny.
I saw the Hulk Hogan and her memes a lot. I know Hulk Hogan just like spoke.
Hulk Hogan and who?
Amber Rose.
And Dana White too.
I hear the third one.
And Kid Rock.
I heard that. I did hear that.
And Tucker Carlson.
I heard that in Point 38 Special was like the band they had. I did hear about that.
Yeah. All right. Well.